Hello, we are here with Midtown Tribune News covering the town meeting which took place on March 1st at Beach Haven and Gravesend, hosted by Councilman Eric Kagan. Representatives of local government agencies came together for a meeting conducted by Eric Kagan to hear about the concerns of the 47th District and other boroughs and to answer questions by Brooklyn residents. In the large auditorium at 216 Avenue X School, representatives from DOT, Sanitation Department, HPD, Department of Parks, NYCHA, DOB, NYPD, MTA, Community Board 13, and Gravesend Library addressed concerns regarding living conditions in their district, such as sanitation problems in the neighborhood, poor conditions at West Playground, abandoned cars on Avenue Z, problems at Marlboro houses, homelessness, lack of streetlights, pedestrian safety, and many other issues.
Okay, good evening everyone. I'm Councilman Eric Kagan. I'm welcoming everybody. Thank you so much for coming. This is PS 216. It's a town hall for Gravesend and Beach Haven. We distributed about 2,000 flyers. We made a lot of calls. Weather is bad. We have another event at the same time in the neighboring district, so we're not going to make any longer. You're here, so you're matter, okay? And the most important. So first of all, I would like to announce everyone who will answer questions. First of all, I would like to acknowledge my staff. Jimmy Kiriketi, my chief of staff. Ayana Phoenix is director of constituent services, Ayana. Yeah. And also I see Erika Turner, community resident special events coordinator, Angel Farr, thank you, community resident. Leah Moses, community resident, also assistant director of constituent services. Atir Termizi, budget director, legislative director, Atir Termizi. Thank you so much. So, we don't have one person from our staff tonight, Yulia Yaroslavsky, but she's always helping us with all constituent issues as well. Now, let's go over all agencies. Thank you so much for coming. I know it's a busy night, and thank you. I really appreciate you being here. Truly appreciate it. So, let's start from the right side.
Sure. So, my name is Gregory Kursup. I serve as Chief of Staff and something over Michael Novikov in the 45th District. And we're happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Assemblyman Novakov represents Gravesend and Beach Haven. So, thank you for coming here.
He's on his
Chief of Staff. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Pamela? Okay. You've got it? Okay.
Good evening, my name is Claudette Workman. I'm the Deputy Borough Commissioner for the New York City Department of Transportation.
Transportation. Okay.
I'm also very loud without the mic. My name is Pam Glazer, and I work for the New York City Housing Department, HPD.
HPD, thank you so much.
My name is William Simonelli. I'm a Deputy Chief for New York City Sanitation and Brooklyn South.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Stephen Caruso, Citywide Community Affairs Officer for the New York City Department of Sanitation.
Thank you very much. Sanitation. So, today we have an opportunity to ask direct questions, not to win, to serve me first and then serve you first. We will directly respond. Okay.
Thank you. Good evening, folks. My name is Lawrence Major. I'm the Regional Manager for Brooklyn South for New York City Parks and Recreation.
Thank you.
Hi, Nikolai Gashin from NYCHA. Good evening, Good evening, everyone. I'm Shirley Fonseca, Legislative Coordinator at NYCHA.
And Shirley is one of the most responsive people in city government, you know. When we send her a mail, she responds no matter what. I can attest to it.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Vladimir Edward, Department of Buildings.
Department of Buildings. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Damaris Valero, Community Engagement Programming Department of Buildings.
Also Department of Buildings. Thank you.
My name is Eddie Mark, and I'm with Community Board 13. I'm the District Manager there.
Thank you. And I see Jana Hamid from Brooklyn Paper News. Thank you so much for coming. And we have Russian Television Network of America. I see Alex Arby. I know we have Tribune International here from Pakistan TV station. We have Christopher Drive. He represents many organizations, but mostly known as disability rights advocates, and tonight he's representing NTA. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you. And of course we have our fantastic police department. I see from every angle. So first of all, I see 60th precinct. Thank you so much for coming. I see the and PSA1 also thank you so much. And I believe we will, yes, thank you so much for PSA1. We have 60th precinct. I believe we have someone from 61st precinct as well. So if anybody has questions about public safety, please let us know. Okay, we will start. I will do very brief, few minutes presentation myself, and then we will be open to questions, because the whole point of this exercise is for you to ask questions. To me, to my staff, to all agencies, that's the whole purpose. Okay? So, I already mentioned on Councilman Kagan, we have 3 offices, 2 offices in South Brooklyn, and 1 office in Manhattan. In Brooklyn, one of our offices is 445 Midtown Avenue, which is in Warmers. By the way, I saw Michael Silverman here, President of Warmers Houses. Thank you so much for coming. Second office is 2015 Steeldale Avenue. So, the primarily covers Bensington, West Beach, Grayston, so helping everyone as well. And in Manhattan is 250 Broadway, of course, on 18th floor, we have a legislative office. Especially when we're in City Hall, we often work from there. But of course we prefer to work here in South Brooklyn. This is our home. By the way, I'm a grateful resident myself. I live about 2 minutes from the school, 388 Avenue X. So obviously, I want to say that I live here. So. And thank you so much for coming. I see many community leaders. I saw Dr. Tim Law here. Thank you, Dr. Tim Law, for coming. I see the Honorable Choma, I will come, thank you so much. I will announce, I see Angel Ferrer, President of Marlborough Resident Association, thank you very much for coming. Olga Fiore, representing State Senator Jessica Scarcella-Spartan, thank you, Olga, for always helping communities of South Brooklyn, thank you very much. Okay. So, again, I said this open mic, few questions that we constantly ask me on a regular basis. So I will answer right now, right away. Right on the spot. So, we did invite Canadians. I'm not sure whether they will come, but maybe DOT will help us. So, right on this Avenue X, we have one issue related to street lights, specifically on Avenue X and East 2nd Street. I know I was going to specifically about this. Do you want to ask this question? Please.
I gotta get on the mic for that.
Yes, go to the mic.
Hey, how are you doing, everybody? I'm just a resident of the district, and I noticed for a very, very long time between X and 2nd Street, a light hasn't been working in ages. I've seen a lot of roadkill, a lot of loose car parts, so I was going to ask Councilman if there's anything we can do to make our streets lit again.
You were very close to the microphone, so I will translate. Avenue X is 2nd Street. It's dark, especially in the evening. Even now, it's very dark. So light of red, but it doesn't work. So what about DOT? Is it DOT or Canadians? I believe it's DOT? Both, okay.
So what I'll do is I'll have our lighting unit come out, take a look to see what's going on. If it's foundation work, we're going to have to reach out to Con Edison. Once they actually, if it's do conduit work or something like that, we will have them do their repairs, they send it back to us, and then we'll do our portion of it, which is usually the foundation work, and then they wire it to get the lights lit. So I'm not sure about the location and what's actually going on, but I will find out.
Avenue X, corner of East 2nd Street, there are 3 issues over there. One is the light, it's dark. Second is that because of some construction or reconstruction, I don't know, it's 2 poles tied together now over there. And also it's a sign. East 2nd, that's DOT. Also, sign is now, doesn't look pretty, I would say.
So there's construction work currently going on there now?
Something going on, like, it started like about 1 month ago, and before it was only 1 pole, now it's 2 poles combined, plus no light, and plus something with street sign. It's all in the same corner. Avenue X is 2nd. Okay? You will check. Thank you so much. Thank you. I believe we also have a Gravesend library here, correct?
Hi.
Yeah. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Summary, you said?
Just introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Erica Spellman. I work in the Gravesend branch of the Brooklyn Public Library, which is right down the street. And I put some calendars and flyers about what's going on at the library on the table out front. Councilmember Kagan has been very helpful to the library, and you came and met with us a couple of times and presented us with money for the library, so we're very thankful for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. Fantastic programs for kids, for seniors, for parents, for everyone. And in different languages as well. So please use Gravesend Library. It's very close to this place. And to this great school anyway. Okay, I see Sergey from City Controller's office. Hi Sergey. Thank you for coming. So if you want to ask questions about claims against city, that's okay. I'm joking. Okay. Also about parks, since we have parks here, a lot of questions about Eden Music Park. It's on Beach Haven. So conditions of the park, etc. So could you say a few words about this park?
Absolutely. Pull up my cheat sheet for 1 second. But while I do that, there are a lot of good things that happen in the park. As you know, the park in a long time hasn't really seen any capital improvements in over 20 years. And of course, the biggest mainstay hasn't seen a bathroom in over 40 years since it was originally built. But the good news is that we actually have funding in place for the bathrooms. We have roughly about nearly $3 million that was secured by the local city council member. We're currently in design right now. At this point, when we finish up the design sometime late spring, we're looking forward to some point, sometime before, once the job is out for bid and registered, we should hopefully be breaking ground at that point, and hopefully the weather's nice enough and invite yourself, the councilman out to celebrate that moment. Generally, projects take roughly about 1 year or so to get done. So we're hoping by the following spring or midsummer of the following year, everyone's going to get a public bathroom back that they haven't seen in such a long time, and the public is going to enjoy that most. So that's one of the things. We're always looking for volunteers, long short of it. That's one thing that parks always needs is extra hands and eyes and stuff. There's a lot of things that we can do in that park that, anyone in the public wants to come out. So if you're interested, reach out to the councilman's office or reach out to parks and we'll get you and yourself and anyone else, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, anyone who's looking to do community service. We're always welcome in any park, not just in West Playground anywhere. Okay, any questions? Yes.
A few questions about the park. Sure. Number one, it isn't every single park.
No, it's West Playground.
Come on.
Well, most folks refer to it as Z, but the common name is West Playground.
That's correct.
Yep.
A number of complaints were issued to the park. In fact, there's a few people here who issued them. Here's the number one complaint. Okay?
Could you speak into the microphone?
Oh, okay, sorry.
So everybody will hear it.
Every day, there are 3 school buses that pull up there, and their children occupy the ball field. During the day, okay, it's become a dog park. There are diseases that can be passed on from dog door. At night, it's a dog festival, barking and everything. Now here's the major complaint. Okay, a couple of the supervisors were there. I myself and a few people here have approached them, and they said, what could you do about this situation? And they tell us we're going to go back to you. That has never happened.
Well, that's not true. We're going on.
Oh, okay. They go there for manure all around the park, all around the playground?
Absolutely, because it's not just yourself expressing that. We get those calls in the place with 311.
Okay.
I've observed the buses myself, and I know who they are, and we reach out to them. Doesn't mean they listen to us.
So here's
But go ahead.
Here's official notice from the Parks Department placed on each vicinity around the park. There are no dogs allowed.
That's correct.
So why haven't you taken action to remove these dogs? And why are you putting the children from these schools that go there at risk. If you're not removing the dogs, and you're not sending a statement, then you're also not helping those children.
Understandable. Well, let's deal with the dog issue first. That is something that, and when I speak to folks, when they do give them contact information for who you want, this is anonymous, but we'll take it anyway. It's identifying, which most times we have in the past, of when folks do that. And most commonly, it starts, they say between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. in the morning. Folks walk their dogs, usually before they go to work and stuff. And then more commonly, after 6 o'clock and into the evening, whether it's day or night, those are the hours that, when we give the information for park enforcement to go out there and do that, and to target it, that's one of the things they're looking for.
Okay.
And in some cases, they start with education, and then it follows it by summons when they don't see the type of compliance. And it basically, and folks, this happens with all rules and regulations, it's a catch-me-if-you-can policy.
Okay.
So most of what happens is, when they see our vehicles, we're not doing undercover, when they see our vehicles pull up, just like on the beach and boardwalk, everyone gets honest, they put their dogs on the leash, and everyone looks like they're doing what they're supposed to do until they go
They're not
home.
allowed in the park with a dog on.
No, they're not allowed in the park.
Okay, so here's my question to you. In the last 3 years,
We have something to this.
on the last 3 years, how have you addressed this situation in West Street Playground? Have you issued any education? Have you issued any summons? I can tell you for a fact.
I will have to speak to the commander, the borough captain on that, because I do not have those numbers. Those numbers are not provided to me. Not saying that it doesn't happen.
Nothing has been done. But yet, you put these children, these groups of bus children in there.
Yes, I am not putting those folks in there. Those buses, unfortunately, have been coming from local.
They have-
I don't think they can identify names, they will be famous single.
They have-
They don't have permits.
Yes, they do.
No, they
They
don't.
have permits for the ball, to play ball.
No, they don't. I've been there and I've spoken to them and I've reached out to the operators and stuff. And unfortunately, they're doing things that if I was a parent and my kid was enrolled in a program at some local facility and they're taking them out to public parks and places without parents' discretion or sign-offs, that's a bad thing.
But do you know that exists?
Do I know what
And
it
there's no
is?
sign-offs?
I don't get involved with policy or how these places, manage when they take a ticket. The only thing I'm enforcing is policy that when you have a group of 20 or more, especially if it's a daycare or summer camp or an after-school program, they must have park permits in order to do that. And they need to do that.
Daycare center, so.
No, you don't. They come freewheeling and they come in 2 buses at a time. 84 students, 6 chaperones. They're there roughly for about an hour at a time and they alternate themselves throughout the day.
But
And
there
this
are
is-
two that put it right out front, daycare.
I don't go by what the buses are labeled. I go by whoever's willing enough to give me the information. And that took a very long time because when you walk up to the chaperones and you start talking to them, there's a language barrier or they don't want to give you information because they know they're not supposed to be here in the first place.
Okay, so my last question.
But I know who they were or who they are.
Plan to address this situation with the dogs.
That again, I will speak, as I mentioned before, I will speak with the park enforcement. I will give them the hours of what we've known in the past and when people were there with their dogs, whether it's the early morning or the late evening, and have them deal with the enforcement. And if they can give us some results of who they either educated or who they summoned, I will share that with the councilman's office once that's provided. But you're right. I mean, this has been going on for years.
Oh, without a doubt.
I even put a dog in if you notice on West First Street. I have a dog.
Continuous situation that is ongoing until today has not been addressed.
It's not that it's being addressed, and I'm not going to get into the logistics of why people are breaking laws or minimum quality of life laws that people say we're not enforcing, but it's just not being recognized.
Okay, well, I thank you for your insight.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your vision.
Let the public know what you know. They say, I put a dog dispenser on West First Street over there so folks can take the bags out. The good folks who walk over their doors, put this stuff and put it on the process. It's a start. Thank you.
And please leave your information with Ayana or with my staff, any other stuff, please, any other stuff. Leave your information, contact information. We will follow up with Parks Department. I will visit the gate park at different times, and I've been there many times. But I will visit the gate to see what's going on. Yes, Dr. Silva.
Mr. Majors, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
I couldn't get out here. I couldn't get out.
Microphone.
Get out? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's my wife.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta be careful. Okay. Mr. Major, I talked to you before about the park.
Now I can't hear him, I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. I talked to you before about the park, several parks.
Yes.
I lived in the community about 50 years. Now we have a lot of power to the park. I just talked to you before. The first day, our senior doing exercise in the park every single morning, including myself, doing Tai Chi over there, every single morning. The problem is the bathroom is not open. That's very, very terrible. We had to cut short our program. Have to walk far, far away, go to the bathroom. That's the number one. Number two, the people gamble in the park. Gamble. I read this by myself.
I'm sorry, say that last part again?
Gamble.
Oh,
In a gamble. I read this by myself. They put a lot of gas on the table. $300, $400, $500 on the table. That's illegal. Okay, another issue, they smoke. They're not supposed to smoke in the park. And also this morning, I had meeting the police officer. Somebody smoked marijuana. There's a smell. It's very, very bad. Do you have any sign? Tell them don't smoke in the park. Don't gamble in the park. Please open the bathroom for our seniors. Okay? Oh yeah, please help us because we use this park a lot every single morning. Please help us. I'm a senior too, okay?
And just to reiterate what we talked about outside, what you just mentioned now, the illegal gambling, which is the signs that you had asked at the last town hall meeting we put in place. I've had park enforcement to deal with illegal gambling. I had to order new signs because the moment we started enforcing it, people were destroying or vandalizing the signs on the outside. So now I'm ordering new signs because some of the signs got destroyed or messed around with. In regards to the bathroom, I wasn't aware of that. I will actually call one of my folks tonight, and they'll let me know if there's a reason why the bathroom was closed, but that's a surprise to me. Normally when something's shut, I should know about it.
But only one day, almost every single day, not open, okay? Every single day. Please check in there.
No, you're right. It should be open 7 days a week, 365, and I agree with you.
Thank you.
And then the other issue was I'm sorry. Oh, the smoking in the park, again, as I mentioned before, it's a horrible catch-me-if-you-can policy. It's, when we look for that, it's not just cigarettes, it's vaping, it's everything else that applies under the New York City laws. Not just what we have posted, which is already on the sign. So, we will do our best. Park enforcement has let me know when they went out and did other issues. Someone went around and vandalized the sign, so we're going to replace them so they can use that as an enforcement tool.
Is it possible I could call you in the future? I don't call you.
You can call me, you can email me, any way you want.
I don't call you every single day.
That's all right, I'm only there Monday through Friday, and I'm on this call on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, I would like to give a chance to say a few words to Gregory Kirsten from Assemblyman Michael Novakov for some brief legislative update.
Yeah, no, so very brief. Can you all hear me or need the mic?
No. Use the mic.
The mic. It's a pleasure for us to be here. I've met some of our folks I didn't see yesterday previously. So the big update is that our office is now officially open. So we're over on Sheepshead Bay, 11 to 6 every day by appointment on Saturday. So please bring us your concerns, bring us your questions, we can assist. We want to make sure that we are. So call us any day, and we hope to see you for an office opening relatively soon. Thank you so much, Councilman. So our office is over at 1800 Sheepshead Bay Road. So it's the same office as our predecessor. We've taken that over, so we thought that would be best since folks know where that is. Yeah, exactly, 1800 Sheepshead Bay Road. So we hope to see you there.
Thank you. Okay, I have a question regarding sanitation. So, particularly on Debian X specifically, I know, by the way, for the record, it's not just sanitation who cleans up our streets, at least in our district. We also have wildcat services. We also sometimes have volunteers. And it's in case of Coney Island, and on Mermaid Lane, we know also Alliance for Coney Island also involved in cleaning up streets. So sometimes 3 or 4 organizations clean, and it's still not enough. but still a lot of complaints on it. Every next West Street, all around every next, we get a lot of complaints on sanitation conditions. Sometimes it's businesses, but sometimes it's just regular cleanup. Could you elaborate?
Anyway, I'm Andrew West Street. I'm the deputy chief of that area. We have basket trucks in service from the midnight gate on a day line. Andrew West, I guess you see the drop off on West 1st Street.
Harry, there's some people came out here. You just took the mic.
Oh.
You just turned off the mic.
Hello? Oh, it works. It works.
All right, so like I was saying, AWX, that's the bigger complaint of drop-offs. So I will make sure that I put on the basket trucks, I go on every shift, midnight to 8, daylight collection. We have peace items we divert from McDonald there to Lexus area that make sure every drop-off is serviced on every corner. I just seen a drop-off in front of Rite Aid on West 1st, and I have 6 truckload again in service. I also have monitored commercial line times, issue summonses, all along.
What do you have a comment about it?
No one confirmed what you just said.
Could you speak like this?
Is this better? Okay. So we have midnight basket truck every night, 7 days a week. We have the most clean resource we've ever had in the department, MLP, we divert. And I will pay special attention to ambulance. I try to say before West 1st, I just noticed something on the corner by the Rite Aid. I'm getting that service right now as we speak. And I will have officers issue summonses where necessary, commercial rally time, residential rally time, and be very mindful.
Yeah, sometimes it's not just like the work of sanitation, but enforcement sometimes, because some businesses sometimes through stuff, sometimes residential, like I see people like, you clean up and next time someone threw the whole pile of garbage. So you will be, and also on the corner, Shell Road, I know, Jimmy constantly see McDonald and Shell Road corner of every next also. On the corner, someone dumping something, I don't know.
Correct.